I think me and Pizzica found one we settled on, so I'll send it to you so you have that. And then obviously whatever details you need, like the names and such,
Yeah.
we'll just include.
Okay.
But we both think that'll.
Your characters already know each other pre campaign.
For sure.
Okay, cool.
Oh, did you read the backstories you sent?
No, I have not checked them yet. Nope, not at all.
Yeah, I know.
You should probably do that.
I am going to be checking that. No, I am not reading it until it's time for me to read it for stream. Nope.
Okay.
I like to keep I keep myself on my toes.
Brothers.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
For sure.
So let me look for typos. Oh wait, I didn't write it. There's no typos.
It was just curated over fucking 5 hours.
It did. I like the one that you sent us, Orphan, because it very good at remembering. So I have like a document where I could literally ask it anything. I could ask for their life story and it would be able to tell me because it knows everything.
Legend lore?
It's been what?
Legend lore, is that
whatever
what you're talking about?
the thing you sent me. No, the thing you sent me for us to make our characters with. I'm using it for text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like
I thought you were talking about
every detail.
I thought you were talking about the spell I have banned from my campaigns. Legend lore?
Legend lore, but not silvery barbs, you jackass.
Yes, I banned legend lore, not silvery barbs, because silvery barbs is good for combat and is actually something as effective. Legend lore, you just fuck me. You just fuck me. You make me sit here for
Yeah, so bend it over.
No, I have had so many players like, hey, DM, I want all the lore on this cup, and then I have to sit there for fucking 30 minutes going into the history of this cup, because I happen to mention, oh yeah, this cup looks like it's from the old times, like from thousands of years ago, and of course, because I said that, they did legend lore, and then I have to go through thousands of years of information on a cup.
Now, hold on. Now, if you say a cup is like 3,000 years old, I want to know what the hell is up with that cup.
It was just a
for
cup.
Clarification, my weapons to hit will be dexterity, correct?
Yes, correct. Yes, because you are doing because you're doing that build. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, you might want to change the
Oh yeah, it's on the wrong overlay. Good call. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me change it to that bright pink.
I got you.
Pink carnival setting.
Well, that, and you might want to change my reactive image.
Oh right, yeah, you're not Donovan right now. Yep, oopsie doopsies.
No.
Well, good thing that the actual recording hasn't started. Well, no one's fucking here, so the recording can't start.
It does not even say you're live.
We're live. I've got one viewer right.
That's me.
I believe you. I'm on your page.
Oh, you're on my Twitch? Are you on my Twitch? We're on YouTube. YouTube. I have a Twitch. I plan on multi-streaming, but I don't have the upload speed right now to do it, sadly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one day I will start multi.
Holy shit, the engine, dude.
Where is Lion's image? There it is. Lion. Open. And save. Okay. Lion, your image is corrected.
There he is.
There's Lion. Blah. Make sure to drop a like while you're at the stream. I guess that's so funny. I can't believe that it works. So I should have done Twitch first instead of YouTube, because you dropped that follow for me on Twitch and it popped up on the stream, like it did a pop up like and it showed me your name and everything. When someone subs to me on YouTube, it doesn't do that. It don't do it. I don't know why, but it don't.
It'd be like that.
It's like, yeah, fuck you. My Twitch will work, but my YouTube won't. I want to blow my brains out with a shotgun.
No. No. Needs more lemon pledge.
Bro, have you seen my episode 5 of Schedule 1 yet? Yeah. Needs more lemon pledge.
I don't know how, but he does it so well.
He does it so well. Yeah, I was blown away when I heard him do that for the first time. I was dead.
Yo, they got a gay clown in the NPCs. Shout out the gay clown.
Which one? I got a lot of gay cons in the NPCs.
No, he's
Oh.
the only one that's a gay
Oh, you
clown.
mean in
Correct.
the picture NPCs chat? Yeah. I know what you mean. There's a lot
Yeah.
more. I forgot to. I regularly forget to upload images to the NPC chat. There's like a bunch of NPCs the group's encountered that I have not posted.
Sure.
I really should. Hold on. Let me.
I haven't met him anyways. It's fine as long as they remember.
That one's been met. 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 All right, I'm uploading more. Those have all been met.
So now we're just waiting on
This one's been met. This one's been met.
the person who said they would be late.
Yep.
I'm here.
Not you. No, no. Kareem's not.
Kareem said they're
Kareem's not
gonna
coming
play.
today. No, Kareem's not coming today. So we are good. We are. That is our last person right there for today.
Well, I figured you guys would have started and got the intros out of the way.
I had shit that I didn't have done. You know,
We
streamers.
just want to skip the intros, man. That's the best
So you,
part.
Oh, I also now that you're in, I also have to change your image in reactive tech because you're still showing up as Vadagar right now, and I got to get it set up where you're showing up as your character.
so we're not even really waiting for me. We're just not even ready.
No, we're not ready. No, we're not ready.
Not at all.
Par for the course.
Yep. Happens every now and then. We relapse. We relapse every now and then.
Kareem did it. Kareem was like, "You're acting like we're ready all the time." Nah, fam. If Kareem would have just shut up, we would have been started.
That's a lie.
Holy.
That's a lie. I've been playing with Orphan since he started DMing.
I'm always late. I'm always late. There's always something I forget, man. It's me. I got a memory problem.
I mean, yes, but I was trying to give you some grace, but if you want to be real about it, it is your fault.
It's my damn fault. All right, though, since we got everyone
The first
here,
step to recovery is admittance. So
since we do have everyone here, we are ready to get the recording and actually get started.
Are we?
All right.
Just waiting for. I see two. Oh, all right. I have to post the stream. Let me go ahead and do that.
Still got to talk about the note, right?
Oh yeah.
He has it. So
I'm
I think we're
Oh,
good.
he
I mean,
does?
that's the note we
Okay.
got.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the note we
fine.
got.
That's
His
that
details
works.
are added to it, so the
I forgot
guy's
about that.
name, all that.
Forgot about that.
I also realized I could have just sent it in the group chat instead of sending it to each of you. But
Yep.
whatever.
Okay,
buddy.
you're
I'm
stuck.
out live. Okay. Copy that. Post it in my other Discords. Post it there. Where's there it is. Post it here. Let's post it in the Dungeon Network. And last one, paste, delete, enter, paste, delete, enter. Okay, that's done. Boopity boop, boop. Good to motherfucking go.
Word.
Open up my dice roller. Oh, right. That's good. Good thing I got a notification just now.
Are you trying to say we're not crazy or epic? I'm offended.
It's the meta.
It says that
It's the
the
meta. Yeah, it's the meta.
new friends to find, not crazy or epic.
Yeah, it's the epic on it. Not crazy or epic. Not crazy or totally insane.
I'm taking that shit personally.
Oh,
Go
God, I
ahead.
am. Like,
Go ahead.
epic and crazy. Ow! I have my funny bone on my desk.
Okay. All right. With that being the case, we are good to get started. Actually, we are at the perfect location since you guys were just about to leave snail races. We can go ahead and we'll start in the snail races. So let's go ahead and get that scene open.
we gonna race again? Down to race again.
We could totally race again if you want to, but the reason we're going back is because that's how you guys snuck in. Because it's the only like real entrance that you don't have to.
I want turbo.
You want turbo? You guys were. We'll say
Dark
you
and
guys.
snail racing.
We'll say you guys were here.
You guys can feel free to challenge the champion.
Challenge the champion.
And there's orc wrestling too, or goblin wrestling if you want to do goblin wrestling too.
barely won. Don't sit there and act like you beat us by a mile.
All right.
Wait, how far back were you, if I recall correctly?
yeah,
50 feet. if I remember
he
correctly.
was. Yeah. Lion was in third.
I was in second, I thought.
You might
I thought
actually. Yeah,
Cody-
Zareth got smoked that time.
Yeah, like you barely won. I mean,
Well, Zareth only won the first time because he was cheating.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Where did your tokens go? Put them back.
Why are they zooming
Sorry,
around the
Master.
map?
Oh fuck!
All right. There we
Okay,
go.
whoa. We don't need to bring other people into this.
Good.
I did
We
not
still
mean to
have
grab it.
his face. Perfect.
All right. So, just before we start, we'll go over some stuff. Valen, Potato, introduce yourselves for Twisted and King.
Well, now I don't know what to say. Victor, say it first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay, I'm better anyways.
Roll for it.
Okay.
Okay, do I introduce my character or myself?
Introduce yourself. We'll get to character introductions
easy.
on live stream.
Okay. Which is not, isn't that right now though?
Well, I mean on the recording. My bad. Yeah, we are live right now.
Oh, okay.
I meant for the recording. We
Yeah,
haven't started the recording yet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my name is Victor. I've been playing D&D for about 5 years now. Over 5 years now. I play mostly as a DM, but I saw the opportunity to join a game with my friend Potato. We're described as either siblings or a married couple, and not in a homosexual way.
I was about to say,
I
who's the
have a
pitcher? Who's the
girlfriend.
catcher?
He's definitely
I
catcher.
pitch.
All
I'm
married couples
excited
have
to play.
disagreements. It's okay.
I've been looking for a serious game for a while. A lot of the random people are, they don't play as seriously as I into a long-term committed game, especially with a friend that I can, especially because we've created our characters together, that we have consistency throughout that. And
Yeah, I hate this
to
guy.
play. And that's mutual, buddy.
For sure.
All right,
Your turn,
Potato.
bro.
Potato. Let's get to you.
I'm Potato. I've been playing D&D longer than him because I'm better at it. I'm also a DM, but I'm better than him. And I've played in
Definitely the pitcher.
more campaigns than him.
I mean, I guess he's obsessed with me. So.
For sure.
He's ended all of his sentences with mentioning me. So.
Yeah, because I'm just better. Yeah, I've been.
Sweet
I don't
ass.
get to be a player often. I'm usually a DM. Or I play in his campaigns and they end short because he just stops.
It's because you killed yourself.
I did not kill I killed myself. But yeah, I've been playing D&D and it's nice to get into another long-term game.
All right, perfect. All right, the way this is going to go, the way the way we do these recordings, I'm going to count down from 5 or 3, whatever I feel in the moment. And I will be. Also, I noticed we only have 1 concurrent viewers. If you guys have the stream muted, make sure to mute the tab, not the stream itself. Otherwise, your view doesn't count.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird that YouTube does that. Yeah, so just right click on the tab itself and click mute tab. And for some reason, your view counts then, but when you're muted, when you have the stream muted, it doesn't count. But anyway, because I noticed instantly it shot back up as soon as I told you guys that, because I could tell you probably got sick of the fucking double timing in your ear, exactly the echo in your ear. So I'm gonna count down from 5 or 3. I'm then gonna clap and I do a little bit of an intro. I introduce myself to the stream and everything. The way I do my shit, you'll get really annoyed of hearing it because it's gonna be at the very beginning of every session. And then I'm going to do my YouTube shtick, subscribe, notification bell, and then I'm going to come to you guys either before the recap or after the recap. Just go with the flow. If I start doing the recap, don't go to jump in or anything. Just let me do the recap and then I'll introduce players. I kind of just do whatever I feel like doing in the moment. But then I'll go through the line. It'll start with King, it'll go to Potato, Vadagar, and then Victor. It'll go literally based off of just how I see you guys in Discord. and then you'll introduce your actual self. Like you can introduce just your, you don't have to call yourself by your legal government name, but whatever you want to call yourself. Like King calls himself King, Vadagar calls himself, or Twisted calls himself Twisted.
I
You're
also call myself the king.
so yeah, you're free to just call your, Victor, Potato, whatever you want to call yourselves, and then introduce your character after that. Give please give a like a brief description, include your race, class, and what subclass you are going to be when you can do a subclass.
What if I don't know?
Subclass undecided. Cool.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Awesome. With that, we are... Oh, and also, the way this scene is going to be starting is you two, you went to the entrance of the carnival. You were denied entry because you did not have a Feywild. So you attempted to find another way inside because you really want in on this adventure, from the letter you received. And you travel along this very strange looking river that it seems to be like the water is endlessly flowing in a circle, even though it's all connected to itself. And it's made of this very like mystical looking water. And you see that right here, there is a brief, there's like a connecting point right here where you're able to cross across the water and over onto the ledges, these big benches. And right here at the corner of these benches, there's a crack big enough to shimmy your way into. Upon shimmying your way in, everything became really dark, regardless of having dark vision or not. You even notice this if you have dark vision, that things are strangely dark, even though you should be able to see. You hear this cackling laugh, and upon exiting where you are, you shimmy down this way, and upon exiting where you are right here, you go to check like what the fuck just happened, and you find your rare item that your prized possession is missing. Along
Do
with
they also have to roll on the table thing?
Yes,
we'll
be doing that. Yeah, we'll be doing that when we actually start the recording. I'm gonna have them roll.
Doomed to death.
Yep, I'll have them roll and everything, and then after we do that, the party will notice you. They'll be like, "Hey, we did that same thing," and then they'll go over to you, or at least one of them did, because now that everyone else who joined in that manner has disappeared. So, yeah. All right. So yeah,
I'm still here. You're talking about
Yep.
everyone else. What am I, chop liver?
No, yeah, everyone but you is what I meant. You're the only original sneak-in thief. Caliph, Calith's not here. So let's go ahead and just.
I was your first group member, and I'm still here.
Caliph is gonna is Caliph's character for today. So yeah, we'll go ahead and say you guys are right here. All right. With that, let us get started. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of the Wild Beyond Witchlight. Our group is back, and bigger and better than ever. We've had some replacements, as you all will remember from a post and from the last episode. We had a player removed. Zareth is gone. The Dragonborn Angst has been taken care of and was removed from the carnival for causing too much mischief and mayhem, being taken away by a few of these guys right here as he screamed and snarled the whole time. But we cut back to our lovely group having just finished their snail races. Caliph still talking to the Witchlight hand worker. Grevin and Lion having just gotten off their snails and exiting the ride. Caliph turning to them and telling them both, "Oh dears, I have to stay for just a little bit. The rides need my help, and the snails are quite angry right now. Apparently they haven't been fed, so I'm going to be staying and assisting. If you would like to race again, please just let me know and you can easily hop back on. But ta-da and take care for now. I'll join you later." As Grevin and Lion, you begin to disembark from the group. As you quickly notice, you hear kind of scuffles and sounds coming from your right. Looking over to the bleachers, you see some people beginning to emerge from the darkness of the underside, coming out quickly and shamelessly. They kind of fall out abruptly. What the fuck just happened? As they're looking to each other as we begin to meet our players. Starting at the top with Lion. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lion. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm King. I play Lion in this campaign. I play a Tibetan monk. The eventual subclass will be Way of the Open Hand.
And from there, Going left, we have our lovely elven friend. Introduce yourself.
Talking about me?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Twisted. In this campaign, I play Grevin, the Eladrin, Circle of the Shepherd Druid.
And now to introduce some new faces that you'll hopefully be seeing pretty consistently on this channel. We have 2 new players as they come scatteringly and just fumbling out from underneath the bleachers. Please roleplay it out for me, you two, before we introduce your characters and yourselves.
I'm surprised you went through there.
I didn't think I'd
Didn't want to
fit.
get dust on your armor. Fuck. I think something cut me though. Do you see that?
You always
Maybe
look like
just
you're
a
cut.
scratch. Okay.
In all fairness.
And as you two are talking, you hear coming from like behind you, but like also in your mind as you kind of like turn around and you see no one. Hee hee hee! Nothing is free. Everything must be taken from those who thieve. As you suddenly realize something is light in your pockets, and in your hand there is now a ticket for the carnival. As you both now need to roll a d6.
All right.
Okay.
4.
4 and a... Hey, which means, all right, you don't get to know what that means, but I do. All right, noted that down.
Really instills a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Real
Yeah,
happy with
exactly.
that.
Do you lose the ability to smile?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Who knows?
Now you all need to roll a d8.
Everyone. Okay.
No, not everyone, just you two. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, alright.
One.
I got a 4.
Yeah, my legs disappear, my eyes fall out.
All right, give me just a second and let me tell you what this means. All right, so who rolled the 1?
Me.
All right. Let's see here. All right. You... Where is it? Where the fuck is it? There it is. Here we go. No, that's not the one either. Where the fuck? Ah, here we go. All right. So, whoever rolled the 1, as of exactly this moment, you have lost the ability to keep secrets.
All right.
Mark that down in your character information. And the other number was what? I am so forgetful. 4?
It's all right. 4 and 4.
Okay. I doubt. Okay.
As long as I can still tell lies.
So your character, you now include in your backstory, you at one point in time were given a cherished stuffed animal, and it was now stolen from you.
Yeah, the one thing.
I'm trying to
Rogue
look up
got.
what a cherished is.
Cherished.
Cherished?
Cherished.
As in
Cherished.
it's
As
an
you-
animal
Oh,
that you like.
cherished.
It's
love
as
it.
you
Okay,
as
I got
you
that. I got
as you love this fucking stuffed animal to the death, and it is now missing.
And your partner is going to give that secret away. while I'm at you.
As you look to each other,
Okay.
you begin to frantically feel around for your not only your item, but also realizing one of you realizing something else is missing. Now,
Yes.
please, starting from the left with our fine, elegant man in armor, introduce yourself for the stream.
I'm Potato. I'm playing Corwin, a paladin of undecided oath. He's just a human, just young human fella.
All
Not
right.
much to him on the exterior.
And from there, we have our other new member. Please
My name
introduce
is
yourself.
Victor. I'm playing Valen, Corwin's brother, and I'm playing a blood hunter. Order is unknown for now. I'm sure I'll come across it, and yeah,
With
we're
that,
blood related, so we're going on this adventure
Unfortunately.
together.
with that, looking at the two characters in their frantic and frenzied state, we zoom in to their eyes, starting with Valen as we begin to see a brief backstory.
Okay.
Valen
Oh, well.
Harrowell grew up in the shadow of duty, not because his parents demanded it, but because Corwin embodied it. So naturally, their family was respected, honorable, with both parents serving the town as steadfast protectors. Corwin followed their path without I feel like I'm reading the wrong one.
Just continue.
not.
I promise.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Their differences are important.
Okay, got it. Because I was reading Valen's and it keeps saying Corwin, and I'm like, am I reading the wrong one?
Yeah, I'm more important.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Corwin followed their path without question, embracing discipline, structure, and the belief that strength existed to shield others. Valen, however, never saw the world as that simple. It wasn't rebellion that shaped him, it was disillusionment. He didn't despise his family's ideas, but he knew they left gaps, places where righteousness was too slow, mercy too fragile, and hesitation too costly. Instead of following tradition, he sought power on his own terms, forging his own path as a blood hunter. Despite his darker methods, Valen still fights for the same reason as Corwin, to protect what matters. He doesn't seek destruction. He seeks certainty. He refuses to give enemies a second chance. Refuses to let hesitation cost lives. His parents do not approve of this path, but love him nonetheless. Just the same as they love his brother Corwin. No matter their conflicts, no matter how different they have become, Valen never forgets where he comes from. He may reject the methods who follow them. Coming back to the real world, Valen, realizing your beloved nummy nums, your beloved smoochy smooches is missing. What is this stuffed animal? Please describe it for us all, now that you realize it is missing.
It is a dirtied wolf plushie that I've had since very young. I've brought it as I've practiced for as long as I can remember, and I normally keep it in a small pouch latched onto my belt, and I've reached into the pouch, see nothing. I look over to Corwin and stare and gesture towards the pouch, empty. Where is it?
Did you drop it?
I would have seen it if I dropped it.
You know,
Wait, maybe it's back here. Maybe it's behind it. Maybe I dropped it.
Yeah.
And I'll go and look behind the bleachers.
And as you frantically begin to look into the dark bleachers, finding now that you can see clearly underneath them, light shining in from the cracks between the steps. You look around frantically as we cut back to Corwin as he stares at his brother. What kind of reaction giving?
I'm just kind of confused.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're on what? He's looking for something. I'll act like I know.
And as you stand there, nodding and just kind of going with the vibe, we zoom in to your eyes as we begin to learn more about Corwin. Corwin Harwell was born into a family of honor and responsibility, where protecting others was a sacred duty. His parents were respected figures in their community, shaping Corwin's deep-rooted belief that strength exists to shield, not destroy. Unlike his brother Valen, Corwin embraced this path without hesitation, dedicating himself to the ideals of discipline, justice, and mercy. Trained by Aldrich, a renowned paladin, he mastered the art of structured combat, leadership, and divine magic, always ensuring that his strength served a higher purpose. His faith in the gods reinforces his resolve, anchoring him in a world where corruption and darkness threaten to consume those who falter. Corwin fights because he believes righteousness must prevail. He seeks to protect the innocent, lead with wisdom, and uphold the principles that were instilled in him. Though his conviction is unshakable, it often clashes with Valen's brutal pragmatism, forcing him to question whether mercy is always the right answer. His relationship with his family remains strong, but even they fear the weight of his ideals, worrying that his unwavering commitment to justice might leave him blind to the gray areas of morality. Yet, despite those doubts, Corwin remains resolute, because if he doesn't hold the line, who will? As we cut back, as you look at Valen trying to find something he's lost, what do you do?
I'll just simple. I'll sheath my. No, I don't have my sword out. Probably. I'll just start helping him look. I'll look for anything that he might be something he dropped. Anything that might be important to him, some way.
All right, and both of you, for their first rolls of today and the first rolls of the session, roll me perception.
I'm good with that.
Or one of you can help the other, whatever works.
You should help me. I just rolled a 3.
I'll help you. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, I am helping you.
Yeah, you give Valen the help action.
15. I have a
15.
+4.
All right. As you frantically look around, Valen, attempting to find your lost stuffed animal, your little wolf. What is the name of this wolf?
I truthfully don't think he would have one.
No?
Not only due to a lack of me being able to think of one, but also because it's fitting to just the wolf.
Just my wolf.
Or the wolf or my
Name
wolf.
it. Name it Marmaduke. Name it
My
Marmaduke.
little puppy.
Marmaduke's the name of my dog. He's part wolf. Name it
The
Marmaduke.
wolf.
As you frantically look around for the wolf, you are unable to find him. Not because you don't see him anywhere, or not because he's in an area where you can't find him underneath these bleachers, because you have searched everywhere and he is nowhere to be found underneath these bleachers. As you two frantically look around, well, one of you frantically looking around, the other one kind of just half-heartedly like, yeah, check over there, yeah, man, check over
I'm doing my best.
there. We cut back to Grevin and Lion, who have both noticed this sporadic behavior and this, frantic searching for such. How do you two react?
Lion will walk over and he'll just sort of be like, "Hello, friends. May I help you?"
As you do this, Grevin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be like, I have seen stranger things in this carnival.
Roll me perception.
Guess I'm gonna figure out what my perception is.
Guys got the right mindset.
Wow, dude, there's been some shit that's happened so far.
I've been seeing snails go 200 miles an hour. I can.
That is a 11.
Looking around, trying to find a food stand, sadly, in the very back of the carnival where you currently are, you've noticed that other than the side attractions, you haven't noticed much in the way of food or drinks. Maybe when you find your way back to the center of the carnival, you'll be able to find something or have more luck. As we cut over to Lion, who approaches the two looking underneath the bleachers, both of you coming back out having found nothing, you turn over to see a mannequin standing, just staring at you, though you see no eyes, no mouth, no face. That is, except on the porcelain physique of this mannequin, you see drawn on googly eyes and a mouth. In such poor, a kindergartner has done it.
And he's wearing a laurel.
And he's also wearing a laurel, which is the Greek fighting wreath thing that they would put on their heads. As he looks to you, and you hear in your minds suddenly a voice. What did you say, Lion? I've forgotten. Lion? You're muted, buddy.
He said, "Hello, friends. May I help you?"
As you hear this voice emanating in your mind, as you look at this mannequin, what do you do?
Orwin, that's creepy as fuck.
Zoom in on his face and owlbear.
Yeah, I'm gonna start just look through my pockets for a holy symbol. Pretty quickly. What is
Is he some kind of evil creature, or what's up with him?
King, how do you respond?
Are you evil?
Lion just sort of cocks his head and he's like, "No."
Just a DM note,
not
real
evil
quick.
creature, but he's in my head. That's
Just a quick DM note. When I don't find the food stand, I'll start walking back over to Lion. So whatever that would happen. Yeah.
Okay. So right about now, as you walk around the snail rides area trying to find something, as you begin to make your way back, you overhear this conversation. You hear the one in the back say, "Is he evil?" And then the one in front respond with, "Are you evil?" And then you hear Lion respond after turning his head, "No." What do you say, Grevin, as you approach the situation?
Oh, Lion. Who are these people that you've met?
Ooh, can I roll a religion check to see if I recognize the symbol on the paladin's chest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
Fucking clever.
yes.
Speaking of Corwin, DM me unless you're fine with them knowing. What god do you worship?
Oh,
Yeah, obviously that's the holy symbol.
Lathander.
That's the
It's just
Lathander.
Lathander.
Okay, Lathander.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the symbol you would have. Yeah, Lion.
Oh,
You instantly you recognize it as the holy symbol of Lathander.
Yes. A paladin of Lathander. Welcome to the carnival.
is this the group? You breathe
do
in?
I know? Can I roll a religion check to see if I know who Lavander is?
Yeah, go ahead. You having a close connection with you studied up on gods and such, and Lathander being a
major god.
Do I get
So,
advantage
yeah.
for it then?
yeah, roll with advantage. Yeah,
Say 15 plus 3 for an 18.
18. Yeah, you know Lathander to be a righteous god, following in the lawful good alignment. Correct?
I think it's awful good.
I believe he's
think
lawful
so.
good. Yeah.
Is there anything else that I know about him?
He's the god of being a good person and not being.
Yeah.
a dickhead.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He directly opposes demon princes and such. He's one of the few gods who will actively send avatars to oppose demon forces, while most gods will stay neutral and won't intervene in such mortal squabbles.
I will, when I hear the words Lavander and then I look at and see the symbol, I will bow my head to him. I have great respect for your paladin order.
You don't need to bow to me.
Yeah, you
No.
really shouldn't. He doesn't need it.
Don't bow to him either.
It's a
I
small
don't
bow.
want
It's not like a generous
It's like a
bow.
nod
It's a
your
small
head,
bow.
but
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah, it's a very
Okay.
it's a very subtle
In that
bow.
case, I'll reciprocate. But
Yeah.
it's
It's good to see one of you here.
Yeah, it's good to be here. The mannequin,
You must
Oh,
be new.
This is
paladin.
Lion.
lion.
Lion, what were you saying? Go ahead.
Oh, Lion just says, "You must be new, paladin. May I assume that you've started your journey?"
Yes.
Lion is a
I-
member. Lion is a member of the carnival. He's a worker here that's escorting us and having a day off.
Oh,
Yes, I still
What
don't
a-
know what a day off is, but
that's. That's.
I'm gonna push past Corwin as I approach the mannequin. What are you made of? Are you like fragile or metal?
Do you want to do the thing, King? Do you want to
Oh God.
do? Go ahead, describe it.
Lion would just be like, Well, since you asked.
Still have the hiccups or the burps or something? What was that thing that he got last time? The STD he got from the...
What?
Oh, hiccups. Yeah, he was hiccuping.
Oh yeah. Well, I would just say.
That ended.
Well-
You're good. You're good. So that ended.
Good, because I can't fake hiccups, and if I tried, I'd probably give myself hiccups.
You're good.
So, Lion would just say, "Well, since you asked," and he'll open.
Valen and Corwin, you see the mannequin, a split goes from about where a forehead would be. Obviously, he doesn't really have a forehead because there's no hairline. He's all forehead technically. Yeah. So you see a crack begin to form straight down in a line, perfectly straight. The edges are crisp, as almost mechanical. And you see two faceplates split open. And as they split open, you see inside of Lion, which is just a gaping pit. You see just black abyss going into him, and you see all around the inside of like the walls essentially of his body are these gooey orange and red tendrils just wiggling around. And like they kind of, you getting as close as you are to him, and his faceplate opening, you see the tendrils kind of like reaching out of his body, not like but more than an inch off out of his like hole, and like kind of reaching for you, like little arms and fingers grasping. And you also can see a picture of this in images in the Friday chat. It's the last image I posted.
I want to try and poke him.
He's gonna get another
Why
STD.
is this the second time someone?
Increase the difficulty. Increase the difficulty.
Well, my
Here comes
my first
swan
thought
fever
was
all
to
over
try-
again.
My first thought was to try and snatch them, but I thought that would be a little too much.
as you reach your you kind of just reach your hand forward a little bit, your finger just ever so slightly, you touch just barely, the tip of your finger touches the tip of one of these tendrils, and it kind of shocks you. You feel like it burn your fingertip a little bit, as you can tell. It's weird.
That felt weird. That felt really weird. I'm not doing that again. You can close your face thing. Does that didn't really answer my... Are you made of metal though? Like you're wearing...
No,
your skin
you
to
can
be
see
metal?
you can see there's flesh. That's why he did it, because the tendrils are all like they're muscle and meat, and you can see like inside of him there's like wall, like his like the top of his head. You can see
so
is
like
just
his arms. His arms, they look like skin.
No, they look like...
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to get at.
You're like a...
It looks
Scallop.
like he's a porcelain mannequin,
Yeah.
basically.
Internally,
If
he
you
has those type of muscles.
if you touch the porcelain, you feel it goes in like flesh.
Okay, so it's like soft.
Yeah,
glass.
it literally looks like porcelain, but it feels like flesh.
You are a very interesting creature.
You're a
want you to know that.
shellfish.
I am not a creature. I am Lion.
Sure. Liar. Whatever your name is.
Yeah. Lying or lying?
My name is
A liar.
Lion.
I know. It was intentional.
Well,
One would call you a creature, friend.
If you want to. You're not wrong. I mean,
As when
he's
Lion
creature adjacent.
When Lion said something to you guys just a moment ago, it really stuck with you. He said, "Did you just begin your adventure?" And the whole reason why you're here in the first place, now that you've kind of gathered yourself after finding that you've lost some things, you now remember this. Do you say anything about this?
yes. Leading into that though, as I reach out, I notice there's a ring missing from my finger, and I just after our short conversation, I look back to my associate here that I forgot the name of, Corwin. Do you have your ring?
I'll like kind of unlatch one of my right glove and look under that bare hand. It's like, oh,
It must have disappeared when the thing took my wolf as well.
So
Whatever that voice was.
this is the carnival, correct? I'm looking at King and
Yes.
whatever your name was.
This is the carnival. This is the snail races. This is
Yeah.
the same place that we've entered from.
Okay, well then.
He
Whoever
entered.
sent that
Why
invitation
did
must
we
have taken the
get-
ring.
Quick
Yeah.
question: did you happen to see a dwarf on your way in?
I don't believe so, but I wasn't exactly trying to meet people.
Yeah, I was
He
making sure
he's
he
the one that
didn't-
tried the front door, so you can ask
Yeah,
him.
they didn't.
Yeah.
Why were we invited without a way to get in? Other
That
than
is-
Well, that can only be explained by the dwarf. When we all went through the same tunnel and he disappeared.
Fair point. I didn't see the
Okay.
dwarf though, which is concerning. But
Anyway, the carnival is, and you'll stoic in demeanor, but you'll see him kind of like bounce a little bit with joy. But the carnival is very fun.
did you see
I'm sure
snail
it's
racing?
This is snail racing. You want to challenge me? I'm the winner.
I think I'll pass on that. I'm gonna walk past you and like tap your shoulder as I say that.
Oh,
You call it. I'll pass on the
Well,
snail
you'll
races.
see me hang my
All
head
right.
a little bit.
I'm just kind of like shocked.
As you
Sna-
as you walk past Grevin, you see in like right past him is the snail races, and you see some announcers and such calling out, "Come one, come all to the snail races!" And you see the snails. They are 8-foot tall giant snails covered in magical powder. And you see
That's not a snail.
you see one of them beginning to move, and it goes so fast, it's as if it like you blinked and it was suddenly gone.
Want to see me do it
How
again?
tall are that's? How tall are these bleachers? Is there people on them?
15 feet tall, and yes, they are packed with people watching the rounds of snail races. Every now and
I'm
then you
gonna-
see someone come down, and they'll go up to the snail races, and they'll sign up to race.
Okay, I'm gonna climb through people to get up here. Like not like push them out of the way, but like a foot in between here and over
Yeah.
there, and I'm gonna try and get as high as I
Climb it
can up on these bleachers.
Roll me perception.
Didn't do anything yet, but
You're looking for
you
a
know what I'm
spot.
gonna do,
Looking for a
clearly.
spot to sit. I mean,
No. I'm not. I'm looking. I'm coming up here, and I'm looking out into the carnival just to see anything notable.
oh, okay, gotcha.
I have no interest in the snail races. 17.
Looking out to the carnival, you see a good little bit. Let's go ahead and switch to the carnival map. I would say you can see everything to about... Let me go ahead and get my drawing tool. I would say you can see about to here.
All right.
As you see a giant tent with a big sign out front labeled Hall of Illusions, with a mime standing out front welcoming people in, making strange gestures. You see directly across from the snail races there is a tiny little kingdom with a little Ferris wheel and little wagons and filled with fairies and pixies. Not too far from there, there is a giant teapot where you see bubbles coming out of the spout with groups of people floating in the bubbles into the air.
Hope they don't pop.
Over here, you see a giant ride with like a railroad track and carts going through, appearing out of one side, entering through the mouth of a dragon, and then appearing back out the other side, seeming to have teleported. And that is all you can see.
Right.
Perhaps
For a
we
bit,
could
you
go
guys
to
see me looking around, and you guys can do
Oh.
what you're.
That's not the right scene.
I'm up here for a little bit looking around.
To Lion, Grevin, and Corwin, what are you three doing?
So
Well, Lion would just say, "Young Paladin, if you would not like this snail racing, we perhaps should go to the Hall of Illusions."
I'm
I mean, it's up
just
to
a
you if
little
you want
lost
to
here.
challenge the champion of snail racing.
The champion. Did we get the same note? A similar. You got a letter, I'm assuming. Well, what was
No.
your name? Pointing towards the druid.
Oh, to me? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you're talking about the letter from the dwarf, right?
Yeah, you
Oh.
got a note, right?
Yes. Yeah, we've been here for quite some time. We are. Kareem, he's off mingling with the other guest servants. He's been our escort for the most part. But yes, we're just to enjoy the carnival, and then at the end of it, we will meet Witchlight.
At the end of the carnival.
Well,
Wow.
I believe it's in DM, help me out here.
Yep. As Grevin,
In
you
a couple hours
you
or how many hours?
you open up a map that is magical. It has an actual time tracker. What the fuck? Why is the scene not loading for me? Hold on, let me refresh. I literally can't
Loaded
see.
for me.
I can't see. Hold on. 1 minute. There is 3 hours left of the carnival.
Before the next event at the big top or whatever it is.
Yep, that's the last event, and that is the very end of the carnival, and that's when you all begin other stuff.
Yeah. So we're set to meet him in 3 hours. Till then, we just enjoy the carnival.
Okay. Feel like some. Okay.
But Grevin in his easily amused self. But you see that snail right there, and I point out to Turbo. He's super fast. That's my snail. I'll win every time. And I nudge you just a little bit.
How'd the snails get that big?
Fey
That's
magic.
Some golden tickets.
What's the golden tickets for?
I don't know yet, but I've won some.
Okay.
Oh, we have some of those.
Lion would know they're for prizes. You can redeem them for prizes, such as fairy dust and other things that could be useful.
Yeah, fairy dust sounds like Coke.
It is a surprise.
Lion, you would
we
know.
are.
You would know that fairy dust can allow you to fly for a brief moment, for a brief period.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
This place
sounds like
is-
Coke.
Take a funny die. Both of you.
Thank you.
Orphan, I have a
Oh,
quick
thank you.
question.
Wait, both of who?
You and then whoever made the Coke joke. Corwin, you made the Coke joke first.
Yeah.
Both of you
Nice.
take a funny die, because
So
that was a
yeah.
good. You fucking teed it up and then fucking you smacked it down.
Um,
Spiked
This
it.
is made of
just in
cloth right
case,
here?
just in case you haven't been told what funny die do is, it's not
You know.
regular inspiration. It is inspiration. It's not regular inspiration. They stack, and
It's a D6 in
Yeah,
this
and you
campaign. It's a D6 in this campaign.
it's a D6 in this one. All
Yeah.
right, so you get to roll a D6 to add it to any roll.
Word.
Later levels, the funny die gets higher and higher. It caps out at D12.
Orphan.
Yes.
What's up?
This cart is the roof cloth or
Yes.
that's unfortunate. What are the sides of these? Like what's on the side of the
Like you know, like those.
Okay, that's what I thought. I want to climb down.
Yeah. You know exactly what I meant. Yeah, perfect. Didn't even have to
Yeah.
describe it. Yeah, you
I
easily
just want to
make an acrobatic check,
climb down. Gladly.
as it's about a 15-foot descent.
Matter of fact, if I roll good enough, I want to jump.
Okay.
I rolled good enough. I got a 21.
Oh yeah, you
Matter of fact,
easily
let's
do
add a
it.
backflip on that. Let's add a
Backflip, somersault.
Yeah, you step up to the sides of the bleachers and you initially do your first jump and you perfectly land right here on the edge of the wagon where there's the wood frame, perfectly balancing yourself, going into the backflip from the front flip as you land in front of Grevin and Lion. Grevin and Lion, how do you react?
Oh shit, that was fucking impressive. You're a nimble guy, aren't you?
Gives a golf clap.
Was it?
You're gonna break
Lion
something.
gives a golf clap. He's like, well done, young one.
That's just how I got places,
Mighty
I guess.
impressive. I will follow a line in the
Casual.
clapping.
Yeah, Valen, you're gonna
Praise
break
the Lord.
something.
Can you
I'm
do it
gonna
again?
break anything.
You're gonna break
Of course,
something.
I can do it as many times as I want.
Can you do it
but-
again?
And you
That's
don't have the money
pretty
to
cool.
pay for it.
Hey, yeah, unfortunately, my overseer over here doesn't want me to jump on things. So
Take a
Someone's
funny
gonna
die,
pay
Valen.
some kind of ruler over here.
Take a funny
Where
die,
do I keep
Valen.
my funny dice? I don't have that on my character sheet.
Just
Where do
write
I
it-
put funny
Inspiration.
dice?
Write it.
It's inspiration.
Write it in your notes because you can't stack your inspiration in your D&D Beyond
Okay.
character sheet. Just write it in your notes. One
I was
funny
gonna say,
die.
What the fuck do I? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not gonna monitor yourself, someone's gotta.
It has to be you.
Would have been great
Yeah.
to see again. That was really interesting.
I'll do it again at some point when he's not looking.
Ah, thank God.
I'm gonna whisper that.
I know. I'm seeing you whisper. I'm gonna message cantrip to your head and be like, "Thank God." I would love to see it again. Again, you hear a
Please
second
not
voice now in
do
your head.
that again.
And I wink at you and give you a thumbs up.
Please
I
do
just hit
not
you with
do
like
that
the,
again.
you know,
I would rather you
flat.
not get hurt.
Lion and Corwin both looking at you, shaking their head, grabbing and clapping.
he hit like 37 emotes. I looked around the carnival.
I'm sorry, I'm
and
cursed with being easily amused.
Yeah,
I've looked
that's
around the carnival and there's rides and other entertainment, but I see nothing of the Feywilds other than the magic, of course. But don't see how we
Hopefully,
would enter.
hopefully we'll get those answers in 3 hours when we meet Witchlight.
Hopefully
3
you
hours.
don't see the Feywild.
Till then, what shall we do? We were tasked with enjoying the carnival.
It's a job.
Valen, you
I-
did see that over in this area there is wrestling matches going on between people and a giant 10-foot tall roided up goblin.
It's not a
Don't do
goblin
this to me, 'cause
anymore.
Then you're listen. It's gonna make me look bad. It's just gonna, or
Do I-
maybe
do
I
I
win.
see him?
Maybe I win.
Do
If
I
you
see him
win,
staring at the
it's a-
goblin?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this: is it just a strength fight?
Do I see him staring at the goblin? I'd like to ask.
I'll stare at him. I'll stare at him,
he's
just so
staring
you
and
know.
he looks at you and he says, "Is it just a strength?" He's asking you, Grevin. Is it just
Yeah,
a strength?
Is
fight?
it a combat of strength, or can I use some
Oh,
technique?
I'll lean in
Strikes?
real quick and like whisper into his ear. He's a bitch. Even I beat him.
I don't believe you.
You're not the
I
only
What
pulled
do you-
out
what's
another.
your-
I pulled out another golden ticket. I'll beat
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your opinion on rolling
I mean,
insight
roll.
and
I was gonna say
deception
roll.
against other
Yeah,
people?
roll
Yeah.
insight,
Oh, of course, yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
and then I will roll persuasion.
16.
I rolled a 16 persuasion.
What's your opinion, Orphan? It's your call. What's your bonus? This is the normal.
But I mean,
roll that you
it's
use.
16
Okay.
would be high
What's your
enough to know
What's
that
your
I'm not
bonus?
lying.
16 is
I
plus
have
his
plus
bonus.
0.
That's plus his. Yeah, that's his
No, I know.
total.
I'm saying, what's your bonus?
0. I rolled a 16.
I've in when it comes to initiative, that's how D&D. I'm pretty sure
Right.
does it.
So you would also.
Oh no, yeah,
My bonus
If
is
you
higher.
beat my persuasion, you still know I'm not lying. Because I'm not lying.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's not lying, yeah.
But regardless, I'm gonna
Like-
show you. I'm gonna show you how we do these scenarios. High. Who wants high? Who wants low? First to say it gets it.
I'll take high.
All right.
Okay.
Vadagar, you have low.
Sure.
That a
so
guard?
But I
two
mean,
options.
again, his insight still beats my persuasion.
Yes. Well, that's if we're doing the 16. I'm settling it with a high v low. So.
Alright.
So Vadagar,
Gotcha.
your persuasion wins, but either way, as you said. But this is just for context. So in the future,
Yeah.
so we know.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, that's how we handle it.
Well, the size is debatable, but hey, everyone's strong in their own
He's-
way. I guess.
He's real dumb and not so good at wrestling. The best fight he put up was against the Dragonborn, who talked a lot of bravado and kicked his ass. The rest of us beat him like nothing, so I don't know.
Well, it's not quite fun, is it then?
That was fun for me.
Would you like to wrestle
You
me?
seek less entertainment than me. One more time. Head, voice, robot, mannequin.
Would you like? How do you know about robots? Don't worry about it. Would you like
Warforges,
to-
Warforges exist. They're robots technically.
I know.
Lion, go ahead though. What were you saying?
He just says, "Would you like to wrestle me?"
As he steps up.
Oh,
I
Lion
don't
beat him
know
too.
about I don't know about all these unnatural things. I'm strong compared to creatures, but you're some type of creation. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. Right here. Come on.
And so you did tap me on the shoulder as you walked past when I was talking to the snail races, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as I'm gonna do the same thing to you now, and I'm gonna walk past you. That's okay if you're scared. Pat you on the back.
As you see him walking towards
now
the
I'm gonna
goblin.
walk. Now I'm gonna walk towards like the middle to look for a food stand.
Where should we do this? Oh, robot.
Don't.
My
fight
name is
the-
Lion.
I was
Not
talking
gonna
about the
fight
goblin.
him. It's a
I was talking
friendly
about the
wrestling
goblin.
match.
Don't wrestle him.
We should go to the goblin wrestling pit. It is where the wrestling is to be done.
As you see the
Don't
mannequin
don't
walking
wrestle him.
I'm
walking
gonna
past
turn
you.
around. I'm gonna turn around to you and smile, Corwin.
No,
And then
don't. Yeah.
walk away.
I'm gonna follow him. I mean, I gotta.
As you
I'm
see,
wandering off. I'm wandering off to look for a fucking food vendor.
as you see the mannequin approaching, two people dressed in these very bright, vibrant carnival attire. As he looks to them, what do you say to the carnival workers, Lion?
That's a fucking demon.
Lion just says, "Hello again, friends. I have new friends that would like to wrestle me."
They look to you and they're like, "Ah, Lion, you do know this is goblin wrestling, not mannequin wrestling. Are you sure that you are up for the task?"
Lion takes out his marker and he draws on his serious eyebrows and he's like, "Absolutely."
As you see Lion pull out the little black marker, and you right above the little googly eyes drawn on his face, he takes it and he draws these little sharp lines down as he looks serious now. And they're like, "Okay, buddy, it seems you're for real for ya." As he walks up to the big guy, he's like, "Hey, big guy, could you please get on move for our lion buddy so he can wrestle some new friends?" As Gobby looks at the worker, he's like, "Oh, okay, that sounds fun." As he begins to like doosh 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 out of the way. "All right, Lion, it is all yours, buddy." As you see.
don't. Valen, don't.
It's literally just a
Why
mud.
not?
It's
Tell
just
me, give me a good reason why not. Give
It's
me
just a mud pit.
uh,
It's literally just a big mud pit.
Give me one
good.
good reason not to.
He's gonna like he's
Lion is a
gonna
carnival
inside out.
worker, so this is.
Yeah, that's completely
Well,
fine.
Let's say he beats me. Then it's something you could never do. So I have something to learn from.
Lion just proceeds to the mud pit and just waits.
His
Listen,
face is
you're
gonna
good at
open
your
up,
stuff.
and you're
You're good at all
he's
your
gonna grab
things,
your
but
face.
listen, if you think a strength match between us is close, you're foolish.
He's made of rock, basically.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're stronger than me, but that's not the point. Well, I'm in the mud pit as well. I slide in.
All right. As you
What
two.
are some rules? I have a lot of capabilities, so what can I not do?
Well, it is an old-fashioned sumo wrestling match. So, first
Sumo.
person brought to the ground loses. You can either day. As he walks back over.
So, if I were to have some type of magical ability,
No magic allowed, friend.
Okay.
As he clicks his staff to the ground and he says, "Well, we'll know."
all right, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no magic, I guess. I'll just like scratch my my chin. All right,
All
I'm
right.
ready. I'll like smack my chest a couple times.
You're not an ape.
Shake
All
my
right, Gorilla
arms and
Man.
shit. I'm not gonna punch them. I'm just gonna smack them, and then I'll just shake my arms and face towards you.
Start bouncing on your toes like Muhammad Ali.
All right.
So what is it? Just unarmed strike?
No. You will be. No, you're not punching each other. It's wrestling.
Punch him.
No.
I'd be
No.
good.
So what you're doing is
Strength versus athletics
It-
versus acrobatics.
it's
is what it is.
it's whatever. If you would rather use your athletics or your acrobatics versus the other person's athletics or acrobatics, it's either or versus either or. So
Okay.
you choose what you want to do, athletics or acrobatics, and then you'll
I'm
use
gonna
that.
use my
You'll
acrobatics.
you'll put that into your role play. So obviously, since you're doing acrobatics, you would describe you're doing nimble things, like you're using your feet rather than using brute force.
Yeah.
And then Lion, what are you doing?
Also acrobatics.
Acrobatics as well. All right. As you two put your hands upon each other's shoulders, as the instructor tells you to do, and then he says, "All right, 3, 2, 1, begin!" As the wrestling begins.
I got a 15. Okay,
24.
that's something.
As quick as he says go,
Hey.
the match ends. As Lion,
And
how do you
instant. Okay.
how do you bring him down?
Well, he doesn't want to hurt the guy, but he also, given his character model, doesn't have clothes on. In fact, Lion isn't even wearing his top anymore because he gave it to Gobble.
Two naked
He's
men
just
dancing in a
gonna-
mud pit.
He's just gonna slip a foot in between
I went to get popcorn.
Velen's legs and like kick out one of his legs with a light push to sort of throw him off balance and knock him over.
Valen, as this happens, you attempt to get your footing, but you're not quite able to do so. Describe it for us.
And I slipped on the mud, guys. It's a rookie mistake. It's not my climate. I see his feet. I react quick enough, but unfortunately, with my lack of practice and my lack of ability in this situation, I quickly shift my feet. Surprisingly quick, but unfortunately, you can't
Gas
do that
yourself
in mud.
even in
So
walls.
I slip.
Mm-hmm.
My metal boots shifting into the mud as I'm dragged down
Mm-hmm.
by Lion.
And
Lion
as that
just holds out a handful.
as he topples to the ground. Before you even hit the ground, Valen, you see Lion quickly adjust his arm, like as you almost like flinch, thinking he's like gonna slap you as you're falling down, like he's gonna bitch slap. But then he quickly just like extends it. It just stops at an extended point, and as you hit the ground, your back hits the ground, you kind of look up and you see his hand extended out for you.
I'm smacking the fuck out of that shit. I'm gonna smack his hand out of the way and stand up.
As you stand
It
up,
was fun, I guess.
okay.
I hope they have baths here.
If you need to shower, please do so over there. As he points to a shower head that's resting against the fence post over here.
Yeah, he already smells.
While they're
start walking
fighting,
that
do
way slowly.
I find the food stand?
As I said, there's literally not one in this specific area. You'll have, unless you're going to you're leaving the whole area by yourself.
No, definitely not. Just look
Yeah, no, you find that you even go up to Caliph and you ask Caliph, hey, is there a food stand around here? And Caliph tells you that sadly that there's only the actual activities in this section.
So, am I walking back at this point?
Yeah, you definitely, the match happened very fast. As you left to go look for food again, they went off to the wrestling, and then as you see the whole events transpire, Lion quickly taking the guy to the ground, him almost reacting in time but not quite fast enough, and the whole match ending as he slaps
If
his
he's
hand
walking
away.
into the showers, I would like to do some role play coming in there.
Go ahead.
Oh, are you walking to the showers?
Yeah, he's walking to the shower head right here against the fence post right here.
Yeah. I'm sitting there and I pop a good berry in my mouth. I'm like, you should have fought the goblin.
Valen.
Victor, you know you're muted, right?
And I forgot. Just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you.
I like continue walking back to the rest of the group.
While that's going on, Lion will walk over to Corwin, and he'll just look at him and say, Paladin, I have a sneaking suspicion you are the older one between you two.
Nope. He is.
Well, you sure act like it.
He's like a year, almost 2 years older.
As you
It's basically 2.
It's one year and 11 months.
As you see the big goblin approaching, as he looks to you and he says, "That was a great match, Lion. You did amazing."
Yeah, Valen.
I like-
shit.
Wave in the background, be like, hey, buddy.
"Oh, hi, elf friend. And who are you?" he says, looking to you, Corwin.
You're big. Corwin, you're a goblin.
Uh-huh.
I'm Corwin.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
buddy. I was born in the Feywild, and then the magic kind of made me look like this. And they found me eating out of the trash a few 100 years ago now? I don't know. I've been here for a while.
Multiple hundreds.
I think so.
It's probably like fucking 2 weeks.
Interesting.
Shall
No,
we go to the-
Lion would be able to attest that he's been here even longer than Lion has, and Caleb would say the same. But Corbin, what were you saying?
Okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Lion. That's your name? Lion.
Yes.
What's druid elf? What's your name?
Name's Grevin.
Grevin. Yeah, I'll try my best to remember that.
We used to DM note. Maybe we should put the names on the bottom of people again. Like at least the players.
Not
Change your
yeah.
nickname so you
Yeah.
can like alt tab and it's not on the screen or anything.
You can actually just look up the players too. On the owlbear.
Yeah.
true.
Oh,
But continuing.
Alright, I'll change it on Discord. So, I want to be as clear on this as possible. We all got notes, except for King. He didn't get. You work here, right? You work.
Yeah.
No, we. Oh,
You got a
we
note.
came in the same way you did.
Okay.
And our items disappeared, and we received a ticket instead. There's much more to that story that perhaps we can discuss later when we're all present.
Correct. Someone stole something from me.
You can probably notice. Actually, roll an insight for me, just real quick.
Who?
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 that's a good question.
Is it Corwin?
Yes, Court.
Oh yeah. Okay, me. Yeah. We're. Not used to rolling an owlbear. 12.
The 12. All right, so I mean it's pretty simple to notice. Even though Grevin seems very happy and like cheerful in demeanor and like playful, you notice his. You know how like when people smile, you can smile with your eyes. Like Grevin's eyes don't change when he smiles.
Ergo,
This
you.
place does not seem as happy as I thought.
Yeah, you definitely, or specifically
it's
the
very
people,
subtle.
the people you've met so far are at least a little more monotone, in some demeanors than expected for a carnival. Yeah.
Yeah. So, while out of character, Grevin is forced to be cheerful and easily amused, but he's a very tragic soul. Like the only reason that he's being cheerful is because of the carnival's effects.
He's on a lot of antidepressants.
Yeah, I'm hitting up the drugs real hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's stepping the lane, steady.
Something like that.
he's sipping the purple.
It's a very.
Whoa.
I was gonna say it's a very subtle thing that you're not sure if you're analyzing it correctly because you didn't really roll that high, but
I
you
would
do
end up calling
notice
out.
it.
He's sipping on that purple water deep.
Purple water deep.
Yeah. Oh, weed does exist, by the way. They've like the group has actively encountered it multiple times. It's called Highland Kush.
Highland Kush.
Yep.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about now?
I have no idea.
No.
Weed.
Yeah, weed.
Brood was smoking a joint.
Oh,
Yeah, he was smoking a joint.
I feel like that
literally.
was happening behind the scenes.
I said that.
and we had no idea.
I literally said you see him light up something and it smells funky. I fucking didn't
Yeah.
outright say it, but like, and then Lion's also Lion knows about it too because it's like sold here.
Yes.
How would lion smoke?
I am gonna climb this fence,
Okay.
Out here climbing everything.
and then I'm gonna
Oh,
full
it-
sprint this way. And is this like a raise? What is this?
What? What?
What I'm
this?
circling? What is this?
I think it's like this
I don't
archway gate, right?
See, I don't see any. Hold on, my I gotta
It's
What am I
it's the middle right.
Oh,
of the map.
the bird.
the bird.
No, not the bird. The thing it's on.
middle right is like
Oh!
a track.
It's just like it's just like a sign for the snail races.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attempt to get on top of it to the crow.
Where is he going?
Oh, you trying to get to the bird?
I am.
Is that
Okay.
my crow?
That's your bird. Yeah, your bird's chilling over there.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a 50-50 on if they even notice.
they,
Can I roll
I'm not
perception
attacking
for
the bird.
Krovax?
I'll tell you this. I'm not attacking the bird. I'll tell you
Can I
that.
roll perception
Yeah.
for Krovax?
roll. Yeah, Krovax would definitely roll perception. And then please give me an acrobatics check, Valen.
I'm not gonna fail.
I hope you roll 1.
I have a passive
5
perception of 13.
What was that?
You got a 12.
7, 8, 9.
Plus 5 is 12.
10, 11, 12.
Krovax's
Why
passive
did nobody
perception.
tell me, yo?
Krovax's passive perception is 13.
I rolled acrobatics, not stuff.
Yeah. But roll Krovax's perception check, please.
Okay, so it'll be if his passive perception is 13, it's plus what, 5? Or plus 3?
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
Plus 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Should I roll?
That's a nope. That's
That's
a
a-
fucking 5.
Yeah, Krovax.
But I feel like if I rolled it,
Yeah.
I would be.
Krovax is very distracted, and even as the sign begins to shake, because a 12 was the criteria I set a 12 DC, so you beat it. But you don't do it impressively. It's very shambly and almost
Good thing nobody's looking.
you almost fall. So please describe it for us.
After catching this raven in the corner of my eye, as I run along the fence and jump up onto the sign, and I slip one hand catching the top of it as I pull myself up.
As you stand up
And I
on the
just look at
sign.
the crow.
And you see the crow, but it's just not even it's not even responding. It's just like looking at you. It's not even looking at you. It's looking off in the distance still. It hasn't noticed you yet. I'm so fucking stupid.
Orwin!
Now the bird notices you instantly as you
I'm
shout,
also gonna look up.
"Corwin!"
to
As
see
you,
him.
as everyone
These are the fuckers
looks.
that keep following me.
What?
These fuckers keep following me.
Krovax
The
will
bird?
fly around your head and just start cackling.
I'm gonna point my finger up towards it as it rotates. I'm tracking it with my finger. This
The
one.
bird's following you.
It's gonna do like a whole
You've
circle
seen the
around
birds.
you,
You told me you saw the birds.
I know I've
and
seen
then
the
it's gonna
birds.
fly down and land on Revan's shoulder.
That's a different bird.
Why is your bird following me?
It's not following you. It was just chilling out. The fuck you scared for?
It's not
Fuck?
following me. It's not following me. Except for when it was in my hometown and on the way here, and now it's here. So I'm jumping down.
Roll me a history, please, bud.
Oh, can you do a backflip?
If
Because
I
you promised me
remember
you'd
if
do
it was here,
You promised me
I think
you'd do a backflip.
You said
Can
I
do a backflip?
remembered. Wait.
No,
You
no.
said I remember seeing crows.
Yeah, that's a raven, not a crow. That's why I'm asking you to roll a history check, because you're about to realize it's a two different kind of bird.
They're similar enough.
Ravens are much bigger than
That's
crows.
why I'm having him roll a history check, because he might not even realize. He might still
What?
think it's the birds.
Would it be a history check?
Yeah, history to remember.
Nature.
I feel like nature.
Be a
I feel like it'd be
check.
nature to know the difference.
Yeah.
Well,
Nature
yeah,
check.
but he's trying to remember what the bird he saw looked like.
No, I'm not. I'm extremely confident that's the bird.
Oh, well,
I
how
could
about
be
roll two
wrong.
rolls?
I
How about
could
roll
be-
a
I
history
could
and
be
then a
wrong.
nature?
Roll both, yeah.
I'm just wrong.
I
I'm
guess.
just wrong.
Yeah,
That's fine.
okay, that's fine.
Those are the fuckers that have been following me. Backflip.
Go ahead, please do.
Nice.
Please fucking do. I hope to God. it's-
18.
Yeah, you succeed easily.
I do another backflip for my fans.
Fuck that. I'm like, I look over at Krovax, I feed him a good berry. I'm like, that's pretty fucking impressive, don't you think?
And I'm gonna
Krovax
immediately
doesn't eat the
sprint
berry.
towards you.
No.
I literally land, and as soon as I land, I kick up dirt and sprint at you.
Oh, whoa, shit. What the fuck?
Why are you sending your birds after me?
The fuck are you talking about?
The
I'm
birds
sending
I see,
anything
and then I go
after you.
training, and then I go in the woods, and the crows are there, and then I go in the
Grab
field, and
it.
the crows are there, and then I go home and I eat dinner, and there's more crows.
Okay, listen, man, I need you- I need you to
called by
back up
birds.
just a little bit, and I toss out this little fuzzy thing. And hold on, wait for it. Oh god. Oh god.
What?
I instantly.
What?
Box of tricks.
Yeah, bag of tricks. Yeah, you got it. Boop. A little rat pops up, like where it lands.
That's a big fucking rat.
What the fuck does the rat have to do with anything?
I don't even see the rat yet.
Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Is that like a snack for your little spy?
Your little spy.
No. Just I have an affinity for animals,
Why do you have a
and
box of rats?
I appreciate creatures, and this just happened to turn out this way.
Grevin,
I'm gonna cut my mouth, but I should really attack you right now.
Grevin.
Oh my God, I should have hit you for that, bro.
Grevin, please roll me a
Don't.
history check.
Oh no, is this what did I just walk into?
Did you just throw a rat at me, bro?
No, I put it between us. That's what I was doing.
You just missed. You tried to throw a rat at me.
No, I was trying to throw it right between us, but I was hoping it would be something a little more fearsome than a rat.
Okay, that does not help in your case.
Oh, so you were trying.
That's
17 for history.
Grevin, as he keeps talking about crows, and you're like, my bird's a fucking raven. You remember Brood and was able to control other crows.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Listen, it's not a crow. Like, listen, I control creatures, and I point to the rat. I point to this is a raven, not a crow. They're very different.
It's a raven. It's not the same. It's a big ass black bird that follows me around when I sleep.
Actually, you looking at his, you see actually.
I'm gonna take a closer look as I yap, though.
Yeah. You looking at it.
Sense hostility.
That's for
Maybe a little
Valen.
bit. I would say
Probably plenty, actually.
Should I
I
roll?
would
You want to
say-
set a DC and I'll roll?
I'll. My hands are balled up, yo.
He is.
Okay, so
My fists
I'm gonna
are-
roll.
they're not up,
You don't need
but
to roll, I don't think. You can see that.
It's
That's,
extremely
13.
obvious that I'm being aggressive towards you.
So 13 plus 7. That's a dirty 20 insight.
Yeah, so
You
you
don't-
easily
you don't need
notice.
to roll.
As
This is
as I
probably-
notice that your arms are balled up, I'm gonna toss out 2 more fuzzy things.
Valen, you don't need to fight the guy.
Oh wait,
He's
hold up.
literally
That's the wrong
stalking me,
dice.
yo.
If he is stalking
As you
that's a
keep talking and
perfect
you
explanation.
start inspecting the raven, roll me perception or investigation, either way.
I like perception. That is a perception plus 4. That is a 12.
Once again, meets it. Bird is not black at all, actually. Now that you're looking at it, it's a bright, vivid purple mixed with blue and pink. And now that you're looking at it even more, you can see that it is almost kind of translucent and is made of magic.
Yeah. And while you're balling up your fists, you see a mastiff appear to your right, and an owl on my other shoulder. And then
Why do you keep
the
bringing these
rat runs
animals
back
out?
over to my foot.
How much?
Where
is
are
in the
these
box?
animals coming from?
You seem rather aggressive, and these are my friends.
Yeah, you think a dog is gonna stop me if I
Valen.
decide to get mad?
Valen, just stop.
Please. There will be no
Yes.
violence on Carnival.
And I will
ground.
I will look over at the paladin, and yes, please ask your brother to stop. This is
I literally,
Getting out of hand
I'm
quickly.
being
Valen.
threatened by animals right now,
Valen.
and it makes
Valen.
no sense.
I'm
Shut
gonna
up.
slap him.
Okay.
And as you do that, and we cut to, hold on, let me open up this.
I don't think I get to slap you.
As the mood tracker goes down. As the
I'm gonna
entire
put my hand up to the guards. Sorry, you can continue. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
as you all hear, there's been a song you've been hearing in the background. It's like you hear in the distance a calliope, like this horned instrument playing on loop throughout the whole carnival. And you hear as you guys are kind of like getting aggressive, and he slaps you as the slap rings out through the area. The
wait.
music.
Who slaps who?
Corwin.
I'm slapping
Corwin,
the shit
yeah,
out of
Corwin
him.
slapped
Corwin slaps
Valen,
his
yeah,
brother.
yeah, and you all hear the music begin to slow, become more monotone as the workers all essentially stare at you, and the carnival goers begin to seem less joyful. and seem.
I very quickly,
What just happened?
in reaction to the slap and I put my hand up towards the guards and I'm just like, it's fine. Trust me, I probably needed that. I assure you, it was invited. We have, a system down.
It's a pretty good system.
I invite the slaps. It was complete fun.
All right. Well, we have two very strict rules at this carnival. It seems that he sees your tickets, and he sees they're unpunched because you guys haven't even told me you put them away yet, so I have to assume you're still holding them. So he sees the unpunched tickets. You haven't ridden any rides yet, so he knows you're new. He says, "It seems you're new here since you haven't done any of the attractions yet, but
Extremely.
please be aware of our two simple rules. There is no violence in the carnival, and there is no thievery in the carnival."
Why did I get stolen from then?
Lion just looks over to the
As you say that, he kind
carnival.
of pulls on his collar. Ha ha ha! Yeah, ha ha! Gobby, we have to get to our next match. As they quickly begin to make their way away.
Making rules and not following them. Yeah, Valen.
Isn't that what your people do?
No, calm your ass down.
Yeah, but your gods and stuff, they kind of make rules and don't follow them too, right?
They follow them.
All the time?
Let us
No.
go find food.
So,
Just trying
And
to
Lion
slowly
just
slink away with
walk
my
off.
animals because this whole situation is freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah, so why do you have a box
I'm
of
gonna go on a
animals?
run. I'm gonna go on a run. I'll meet you guys where I meet you guys.
Okay.
Quick run.
Okay.
And I'm
Please
just
meet
gonna
us at the Hall of
quickly
Illusion.
jog. I'll be there whenever I get there. And I'm gonna go on a quick jog throughout the
All right.
carnival, just to clear my head.
Grevin, as you
Yeah,
see, as you see him go jogging off, Lion and Corwin still standing.
I'm gonna do my own. Can I? I'm gonna go off a little bit and find a place to sit down. I don't know where that would be, so you can move me wherever.
You just go over to there's an open seat on the benches over here next to the snow races.
And I'm going to
Guy
pull
with
out
animals.
the drawing and look at it.
As you
And I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to the animals.
Yeah, as you pull out the drawing, remembering other times, you find your easily amused state to quickly return to you through the stress, it melting away as the magic kind of takes in, as the animals just like jumping around, the mastiff kind of bouncing at the feet of the rat as the rat kind of scurries around.
Quickly forgetting about everything.
Yeah. As you're quickly brought to a much better state, especially as a snail race begins, as you see a bunch of the fellow carnival participants hop upon their snails, and you see your buddy Turbo take off and quickly win the race once again.
While he's racing, I'm gonna shout out, "If you win, I'll bring you a chili dog."
Yeah, chili dogs! You hear him yell out as he speeds up even more.
The snail just spoke.
Oh yeah, all the snails speak.
Well, actually, no. I have speak with animals, and I casted
Okay.
it in order to
makes
learn
a
his.
lot
Oh
more
yeah,
sense,
yes.
actually.
No. He is
Yes,
correct.
No.
He is. They all
Significantly more sense.
They all speak, but he's the only one who can understand them because he is casted speak with animals.
When they talk to it, just go like.
Yeah, it's just like
Sound like Doodle Bob.
yeah, it's just like snail. Meow. Actually, no. Meow. Meow.
Yeah, like Gary.
Yeah. They meow like Gary. Yeah.
Sure.
Lion's just gonna look at Corwin and say, "Shall we go to the Hall of Illusions?"
You're really adamant on this Hall of Illusions.
Well, we need something to keep our mind off the unnecessary violence your companion seeks.
Oh, he's not the smartest.
I can tell.
Why? What is the color for carnival? In it, I mean, I understand it's a carnival, and it's clearly weird, but
We are to have fun. Whatever that is.
okay. I'm gonna go talk to the other guy. I'm just
I will meet you at the
Revan.
Hall of Illusions.
And yeah,
Go to the Hall of
I have pretty
Illusions.
much completely forgot about the interaction that just happened, and I'm sitting here watching the mouse do tricks, and like the mouse is standing on the dog's head and all sorts of shit, and I'm just giggling away.
He rides down the back of the dog's neck like a slide, jumping off his butt. As Corwin, you walk up to Grevin, you see the animals doing their little tricks as he kind of claps, and he seems really happy now as he looks to them. What do you do?
So what's up with the box of animals?
Oh, what? Box of animals. And I pull out a bag.
Bag.
No,
of animals.
they come from here. They're my friends. They show up. They'll stick with me for 24 hours. And when I call upon them, I'm not sure which one I'll get.
Okay, that's interesting.
But this here's Gary. This is Duke. And this is Milo.
Nice to meet you, Duke, Gary, and Milo. I'll
And
just,
they-
nod to the-
They like
nod
they
to
like
the
jump
dog.
they like jump around you like super happy and they circle around you.
The owl lands
Yeah.
on your,
Oh,
the owl
and
lands
then-
on your shoulder.
this is my partner. This is Krovax, and Krovax will go around, land on your shoulder for a second. There you go, land on your shoulder, and be like, "Hi."
Hi.
Krovax is much smarter than the rest,
S-
and then he'll fly off and come back to my
Okay.
shoulder.
I understand Valen was getting in your face. Do you know anything about the crows and stuff that were
Ah,
you see a lot of?
those were Brood's crows. He's the one that called us here. That's why I asked if you had met a dwarf when you came in.
Okay.
He disappeared once we entered the bleachers.
That's, I mean, not a.
No, it's definitely not. I've been wondering where he is, hence why I asked you.
You know, I have no idea. And then in 3 hours, roughly, the carnival ends, and
Well, no, we should be meeting with Witchlight because we have. Is it Witch and Light or
Yeah.
Witchlight?
It's Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, correct?
Yeah, we should be meeting with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light in about 3 hours to discuss something else that happened in the carnival. Until then, we just should enjoy ourselves.
who's Mr.
And then
Witch and
I
Mr.
see
Light?
Turbo winning another race, and I just start laughing. Go, Turbo!
Yeah.
As he asks you, who are Mr. Witch and Mr. Light?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted there.
That's okay.
Turbo, I'm betting on Turbo.
been
Mr.
betting on
Witch and
Turbo a
Mr.
lot.
Light are the people who run this entire
carnival.
carnival. Yeah. And then we should meet with them because maybe we can ask to be transported to the Feywild to complete our objective. I mean,
Do we know
not
what that is
normally-
necessarily?
sorry?
Do we really know what the objective is?
Yes,
Entirely?
we. DM, help me out here.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do we know what our objective is for coming to the carnival, which is trying to find that one chick?
Yeah. Somewhere within this carnival, there is a crossing point into the Feywild, specifically to the Dominion of Prismere, which is where you're seeking to find a what is it called?
That chick that
Yes.
you always mispronounce.
Yeah, but they're called the Fey, not Fey witches, but God.
Fey Guardian, Fey.
Essentially, a Fey god, essentially, by the name of Zablina. Zablina, Archfey. Thank you, Archfey. Thank you.
There it goes.
Yes,
Yep.
there is an Archfey who rules over the Dominion of Prismere by the name of Zablina. She is the patron to a very powerful and noble warlock who has contracted Brood to go on this adventure trying to find her in Prismere because she has gone silent and has stopped answering his prayers. You're either to find her and help her if she's in need of aid, or simply find her and ask for information as to why she has not answered his calls lately. He told Brood that somewhere in this carnival there is a crossing point into the Fae, though it changes constantly, so he doesn't know what it would be anymore. And upon arrival, they met with Caliph. Brew disappeared after some laughter, and they heard the same sentence you heard. Everything, nothing is free, something taken, something lost, yada, yada, yada. They lost their shit. Brew disappeared along with his assistant and Crow, and they then encountered Mr. Light. That's what he would have just told you.
Yes, and then we're to meet with Mr. Light and Mr. Witch in 3 hours. Until then, we just need to enjoy the carnival.
Okay, that makes some sense to a point. And
is that really your
what was
brother?
the music? Yeah.
Why is he so rude?
Troubled.
I understand that more than most. I don't know what's come over me of late. I don't quite understand why I've been so easily distracted myself.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, frankly. I don't know you. So, but
That is fair, but I do respect your order. A great
Thank
deal.
you. One last thing. The music, where the horns, they changed when I slapped him.
Do not offend the carnival's rules. If you do so, I'm not sure what would happen. Caliph, who is currently mingling with her coworkers, would be able to answer that for you much more clearly than I would.
You hear her call out, "Bad shit happens when Mr. Light is made angry, and the only time Mr. Light is angry is when people don't follow the rules."
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah. So
the whole point is to have fun.
Just to have fun.
Just have fun.
That's
like, let go of your inhibitions. I mean, I'm not sure why it's so easy for me, but normally I would not enjoy this so much.
No, this is weird to a point for sure.
Well, were you not drawn here by a similar note from Brood?
No, I was, but not. I wasn't expecting.
Perhaps we've just lost a sense of reality while we're here.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna find Valen.
Should be calm. Maybe you can calm him down.
He's gonna get in trouble somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe you can calm him down. That'd be a good call, because we do not want to anger Mr. Witch or Mr. Light.
He'll make everyone mad. He stays out too long. He needs to be supervised. He has a curfew at home.
Corwin, you remember he said that he would meet up with you guys at the Hall of Illusions, and Lion turned to you as you walked over to Grevin, saying that he was going to head there now. So they're Corwin most likely has arrived at the Hall of Illusions by now. Or
I will go
Valen.
with you, but I will also keep me and my animals will keep a distance just in case we trigger him again.
I'll tell you this.
You probably won't get mad.
Corwin also knows how much I will kind of just lie, though. Like, just not. I'll be there. I said I'll be there when I get there. So, it's up to him if he thinks I'll be there or not when he gets there.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I believe I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I will get there at some point.
Can you send your bird up to try?
I can. Yes, indeed. Krovax.
Yeah, as long as
I will send Krovax out to scout the area to see if he can find the guy who kind of got in my face.
Try to eat him. Yeah, I'm convinced Valen would probably eat a crow alive. Ozzy Osbourne bite the head off a bat.
As Krovax goes flying into the air, he quickly spots Valen running laps, essentially around a big loop of the carnival. as he's probably run like 3 already in his goddamn rage-induced state, trying to get out of his anger. And he's finishing up another lap, and it seems like he's about to start ringing around to the Hall of Illusions as you both begin to head there as well as we end today's session.
Word.
With that,
All right.
we will pick up here next week. I hope all you beautiful people at home have enjoyed today's episode. If you did and haven't already, make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to smash that sub button and hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Make sure to also check out the link in my bio to find the link tree where you can find my partner's content at stoned_n_summer. It's been great hosting for all of you beautiful bastards, and I will see all of you next week. And recording done. All right, let's do pros and cons, and we will wrap up. Valen, I know you got to get going, right? So you can go ahead and go first. Pros and cons.
Not immediately. Not immediately. I'm just saying.
Good time to wrap up anyway, because the Hall of Illusions is a big thing for the campaign. So I want Caliph here as well for it next week. So yeah, now is a good time to wrap up. We either do 2-hour or 3-hour sessions in this campaign. If it seems like the 2-hour point's a better point to wrap up, we'll wrap up there sometimes. So this would normally be the 2-hour point. Obviously, we started late.
Yeah. All right. Well, being truthful, pros. Honestly, I don't really have much comparison with you. I'll tell you this: I do like how you're running your game.
Okay.
I like your way of.
It could be pros can be anything from like moments in roleplay you really enjoyed.
I know.
Anything.
I know. I just want to make sure Twisted knows I'm not mad at him.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. There's no bad blood here.
No,
bad blood.
that's how you properly do character disagreement.
Yeah.
The way our old player Zareth did character disagreement was not proper, and that's why they were removed. This is much more
I have
correct.
no interest in attacking you. I just
Yeah, no, 100%. I was only shielding myself with meat bags. Let's be honest.
With a rat.
Cons.
Fucking through rat.
I would have to say urgency. The whole time we're like, I understand the freedom aspect, where it's like you guys can enjoy the carnival, but I feel no reason to like. I have no guiding. Like I have the letter, but I never saw the dwarf, so I have nothing to do in reality. Like I genuinely, I don't know what to do because normally I would have. I'm very goal set when I play D&D, so it's
that's jumping to a campaign late. Yeah,
But it's like
that's
I
reasonable.
literally, I hop in and I have my goal. It's like, okay, go to the Feywild, do your quest, and then I get here and it's I have no quest pretty much right now, and I'm enjoying the roleplay, so I'm not angry about it. Like I said, yeah, I like that. Definitely, over time, Orphan, me and Corwin's characters, you'll understand them more. Because you do take initiative, like, oh, just to wrap it up, you'll do this. You know what I mean? And some of them, in my opinion, were incorrect, but like I said, none of them changed anything. None of them were out of order. They were just, it's something that happens with understanding. You've played less than a session with my character, so it's bound to occur. Overall, a good session though. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Awesome. I completely understand the no direction. The carnival is kind of just that, regardless of when you show up. Though Grevin's character is a lot similar to yours in seriousness. The only reason he is enjoying the carnival so much is because he's been given he's been cursed with the giggle shits. Exactly. That was one of the things he did is he's now very easily amused for a period of time. So that's why he's really getting into it. The carnival pretty much is just have fun, experience the rides, just get snow cones, have fun roleplay moments.
Involve yourself.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad about it.
And a
It's
good
reasonable.
and a easy thing for you to like work for your character to like kind of get your character into that is it's written into the carnival that as you spend more time, every minute you spend in the carnival, you become more lighthearted and fun until you leave. So right now, while your character is just entered and you're still in your normal mental state, as the roleplay continues, start adding that into the roleplay. Like you begin like for some reason start like wanting to have more fun, even though it's not normally what your character would do, giggling at unexpected times. It's like the carnival starts to affect people like that in that way. So it's written to be that way because obviously people want to play serious characters, and once you're in the Feywild, that's the time where serious characters can really get their moments. But the carnival, you got it. Like there's got to be a way to get your character to that lighthearted set, that like mindset just for that like the first act. So yeah, there's just like as time goes on, you'll just notice a soothing effect over you. And
This
yeah.
whole
I'll
campaign is
definitely
based
take
on
that
the
into
Feywild, and the Feywild really kind of it's really ups and downs all over the
It's a
fucking place.
mindfuck.
Feywild
Yeah.
in general.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yep.
No doubt.
Awesome. So let's get to
I like the backstory stuff. How you did that, where you were like, "Oh, let's just learn a little bit about that."
yeah, you did you like the zoom in pan to eyes and learn like fade into their mind and see a little bit about them. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to learn the rest of our characters, just watch session 0. Like, watch the first session we did. That's the rest of the backstories there
I
too.
skimmed through it and I read.
Yeah. I did the whole it's actually episode 1 that I did the whole like where I did the whole narrator voice and everything where I read it in the deep tone. But yeah, episode 1 I read all the characters' backstories the same way I did yours. I kind of do that for all my campaigns. I like to do like the narrator voice and try to show off a little bit of voice acting skill that I believe I have. So yeah,
Good job.
awesome. Potato. Let's go ahead and get to you. Pros and cons.
I don't really have any cons. I mean, it also just the direction thing, but I fully expected that coming into a campaign. Like
That's already started.
especially at a, I feel like it's a good, but it's kind of still like an awkward spot to come in, just because it's like right now there's not a clear goal because it's in the carnival, and then we haven't been in the carnival experiencing it, but that's obviously not your fault.
If
by
like
any means.
if you guys would have shown up for the big top extravaganza event, your characters would have been bombarded with these shows of people breathing fire and performing miraculous tricks, and you would have been like, "Holy shit! Okay, we're in a fucking carnival!" Like, really would have obviously pulled your characters in more. You just kind of came in at the snail races, just there.
Yeah, I came into the snail races to
We're
like a guy
actually-
that's basically like cracked out his mind about Turbo, and it's like,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
actually just about done with the carnival, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the
yeah,
carnival is
I-
getting
I
to its ending
gathered
point.
that much, yeah. So and then, yeah, no, I like the way you DM. It's fluid and it's pretty much the same stuff I have to say as Victor. Me, I'm just it was just gonna take me a second to get comfortable.
Of course,
Because
no,
I
yes,
don't,
of course.
I don't play D&D with like randoms that much. He plays it with randoms a lot more, so it'll take me a second. And then I'll have an actual character instead of just like an master, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you'll start to sit into your character and be comfortable with the characters around you, type thing.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
long as both you and Victor enjoyed today, and have every intention of coming back to continue,
You're never gonna speak to me again.
I'm just I'm just happy that you guys are happy, and from there we can get to King. Go ahead and unmute, buddy, and give us your pros and cons.
I have to go.
Go ahead, Victor. Yeah, if you had to get go, have a go on, buddy.
Yeah.
Shout out all y'all. Y'all all cool for real, except for Corwin. Hate that guy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Whatever. He's getting beat up next, just so y'all know.
Nah.
Well, I say next like I beat King, but
You actually haven't beat anyone. You've been bitch slapped and
yeah, you want to
Dropped
hear it
in
first?
mud.
Yeah, you'll see it first. No,
Being
don't worry about
intimidated is
Don't worry
really-
about it. You'll see it first, buddy. You'll see it first.
All right, King. Give us your pros and cons, buddy.
Cons. I wish people would stop touching this dude's face because literally
Stop
2 for
getting
2.
STDs.
so wait, you
Guy
have your
fucked
fingers
this
just like
one.
you've had your face just like
Straight
finger
plates
fucked.
have opened, and they're just like, I want to touch you. What?
He's
No.
been he's been face fucked twice.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
You just don't open your
The,
face.
the first time the player who touched him was Zareth, was the player who was removed, the same character who fucked a geese. So I made
He's not
Was a fucking
wrong.
goose.
yeah, so I made King roll a con save, and he had hiccups for about an hour because of
He got goose STDs.
he got goose TDs. Yeah.
God,
So King, go ahead, continue.
fucked a goose.
So there's that. I don't know when Lion became like this old ass man, but I don't know why the fact that he's been in the carnival for decades to centuries, I'm not sure which. I guess that's finally catching up with him, that he's just like, hello
So,
young people.
You would come from the realm like a realm of like that was created by like a master artificer, so it would
Yeah.
only visit once every 7 years. So I'd say by now, because you haven't seen your realm again, you've been at the carnival probably about 100 years.
So he's been here about a
Old-ass
century. So yeah, he's just like, hello young people. I don't
Yeah.
know why that came out, but that's where we're at apparently.
It's fucking canon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just find it hilarious. He's like, oh, Paladin, hello, I know your god. What? Well, not know your god, but I know of them. How you doing? You've just started. And then he takes the Paladin's bullet and like handedly beats him like swiftly. And he's just like, would you like a hand up? And he smacks his hand and he's like, oh, you must be the younger one. Like, but yeah, I don't know where the wisdom came from, but it's there. But I'm very excited to see the Hall of Illusions so I can mess with the DM before we even go in. And B, I don't know. This is just a good session. I'm glad we found two people, both players and characters seem pretty cool. It's like a light and dark situation going on, sort of a Batman, Superman type of feel between the characters. So,
Oh,
yeah.
hey,
like that.
that's a good analogy.
Oh yeah, hell fucking yeah. All right, Twisted. Wrap it up for us.
Yeah.
Pros and cons, buddy.
I mean, my biggest pro is Zareth's not here. That's hands down. I am
It's
so
okay.
fucking
I'll
glad.
fill the gap.
Yeah.
No,
well,
no, you
no.
not.
Apparently, your
Not
brother's
that.
going to.
Yeah.
At least in a
But-
better way too.
I'm just saying that pro. Yeah, he's not here, but also pro is that everyone was kind of down with the role play. We all got our role play moments, and we did it well. I think that was a really big thing.
It was a great first.
Everyone
first
seemed to
game.
have everyone seemed to have fun. I know he wasn't doing anything serious. Like, it was his character, whatever backstory he has against animals or rats or whatever, there's something there. But I mean, I don't know about that as a creature guy.
What
His character's getting the idea that Valen might not like animals.
Oh,
Makes sense.
word.
Yeah, which so
Well,
far
yeah, he got
fits.
specifically rats because
She
he.
fucking threw a rat at it.
I put a rat between
You put a rat on the
myself
ground
and him.
Yeah.
I put a rat between myself and him, and like it could have been anything. Could have been a goat. I don't know.
Could have been a goat.
Like, could have been a goat.
Could have been
It
LeBron
was just
James.
basically a fucking meat shield.
all right.
Yeah.
King?
Before we exit, I just wanted to say when Zareth was kicked out of the carnival, Lion definitely would have leaned over to one of the people escorting him out and would have told them give his prize tickets to the like less fortunate children.
So actually, a DM note: can both the new characters, they haven't had the chance to acquire prize tickets like we've had? Can they just find like 2 prize tickets on the floor each?
No, they'll get
Just
their opportunity.
I've got 3 and a special one.
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
completely fine. with-
they've got a whole. They have unused tickets, so they can now use their tickets to do the things that you've already done. So
Where did the screw come from?
yeah, I
Sorry.
expected.
3 hours-
Yeah, I expected us to
3
go
hours
back.
left.
Yeah. So I expected us
We
to
only got-
come back. Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't have. They're not going to do everything, but they'll probably want to do like 1 or 2 things specifically.
Right, but finding 1 prize ticket on the floor, because remember how you had the goblin guy find a prize ticket on the floor to be able to punch for Zareth to fight him a second time?
That was a
Like,
regular
could they
carnival ticket, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, could they just find one on the floor just to give them at least one?
I mean,
No,
to
it's
be
fine.
honest,
I don't.
it's
It's.
quite
It's. I
important.
don't know if you can hear me because I'm on the fucking floor.
No, you're
but-
good. You're good.
You know, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, it's like it's all right. I will
Yeah, no, like I said,
do something.
they'll have
within next
they'll have plenty of
couple
opportunities to
hours.
earn them. Like I can speed up and slow time as I feel free to. It's literally in the Witchlight rules that if you want to slow down time to the point where they can do 3 interactions in 1 hour, that's fine. Like it doesn't. It's not a big deal. Time is
Yeah,
wonky. Time is
I mean,
wonky because it's affected by the
there is-
Feywild.
There is a reason I invite you to the snail races.
Yeah, Corwin's definitely still. Well, one, it's just it took me a second to get comfortable, but then 2, it's just Corwin's also not too sure yet.
Yeah,
He came there
it'll-
to do something. And
same
he's
with
like, what the
Valen,
fuck is
yeah.
happening?
Same with Valen.
Yeah,
It'll take some
yeah.
time for the carnival's magic to seep into him, and he'll slowly become like, oh, what the fuck? Why do I kind of want to do that? Yeah, he'll slowly start to feel that vibe. But all right, with that, we have reached the end of today's session. I'm glad you're watching, and I will see all you beautiful adventurers in the next episode.